welcome to the Lava Lounge. There's a very special Lava Lounge this week. I'm gonna get right into it right now. Let's bring out Matt Hardy.
Sid Bodie, this has been a long time coming. Disco Inferno and Matt Hardy face to face. Disco Inferno, former WCW superstar, has claimed that Matt Hardy has been ducking him, and he has challenged his son Maxel to a match in 2033 because he feels Matt Hardy will never step up to the plate.
Well, you know, I know Matt Hardy very well, and there is no challenge he would not take on. And I can say, as far as Disco, I know him too. Been in the ring with him at TNA.
We have a live mic, and Matt Hardy, Reby Hardy, and Maxell Hardy are here at FSW.
The whole crew.
Disco's got to be pooping in his spandex right now.
Now, I'm sure all you fans here have been paying attention to social media, and you've seen that the Disco Inferno has been running his mouth non-stop for almost 5 years. He does suck, doesn't he?
Does he ever not run his mouth?
Well, not toward Matt Hardy.
Disco sucks. Disco sucks.
Disco still gets no love in his hometown.
But he sure is a fun guy to beat up, trust me, I know personally. No respect. No respect.
So as promised, the entire Hardy clan is here tonight because the only way the Disco Inferno is leaving this building in one piece without getting your ass kicked, without getting absolutely humiliated, is for you to get down on your knees and bow down to your master and beg, beg, beg for forgiveness.
Start begging, Disco.
You know, that was funny. That was funny, Matt Hardy. You want me to get down on my knees and beg to you for forgiveness?
That's your only way out of this deal.
I saw this a completely different way. The way I saw this was you were going to come down here and apologize to me in front of FSW for disrespecting me and disrespecting my name, and I'm not letting you out of the ring until you do it.
So,
Listen to the crowd. They are vehemently behind the former FSW champion, making his return here to FSW.
You actually believe that, don't you?
He does.
In case you don't understand, these people don't like you. That's why they chant, "You suck."
Well, they're chanting it now.
And it's also why, when we're in the ring together, they chant, "Hardy."
He's like a puppet master, somebody.
There you go. He's got that crowd in the palm of his hand.
No, I am the man, and you're just a clown.
I resemble that remark.
So you're not going to apologize. That's great. You know, you're not going to apologize. Let me say this. I didn't expect you to apologize. But for some strange reason, you've been running away from me for 5 years.
Is that right?
For 5 years, to the point that I had to challenge young Maxel to a match when he was old enough. And I will tell you this, when Maxell Hardy's ready to wrestle me, I will wrestle Maxell Hardy.
Well, hold on, you're saying you'll wrestle Maxell Hardy anytime, any place.
It's gotta be that way, because you're scared of me, Matt Hardy. You're scared of me for one reason and one reason only, and that's because you're a bitch.
Harsh. Very harsh.
And you know what that makes your little boy, Maxell Hardy? That makes Maxell Hardy a little son of a bitch.
Wow.
Boy, Disco Inferno really does not like Matt Hardy. He is pushing him. Uh-oh. And Reby Sky.
A mother scorned and all that jazz. Look out, Disco, man.
Oh, look at that. A slap to the side of the face.
Slap to the side of the nose. Looks like Daffy Duck where his nose just spun around his head about 10 times.
Well, it looks like Disco Inferno may be getting his wish, a little fisticuffs with him and Matt Hardy. Here comes the commissioner, Paulie Cover.
These two aren't just going to fight and get out of here. No, we're going to do this WWE style. Matt Hardy versus Disco Inferno right now. Give me a referee right now.
Well, it looks like we got an official matchup, Sid Bodie. Matt Hardy and Disco Inferno. And Disco's not waiting for the ref or the bell.
The fans are going nuts. Listen to him, man. They love it. They want it. Matt's doling out knuckle sandwiches like it's a free buffet there. There we go.
The big right hands from Matt Hardy. Listen to the crowd. They are going crazy. This could be over before it even begins.
I think Disco's skull should be blown apart if it wasn't being protected by that big nose of his.
Oh, and look at that, the huge clothesline. Down goes Disco Inferno.
He doesn't know where he's at right now. He's just spinning.
Knowing Disco, he may powder out and just walk away. I've seen that happen before.
That baby will crawl after him and chase him, throw him back in the ring, I'm sure.
Oh, and look at that. Disco getting the leg up. It was turning into a total beatdown.
But Disco's a fun guy to make fun of, and he's an easy target, but he is a tough guy. He's a tough wrestler. He's a successful wrestler. He's just a lot of fun to make fun of.
Absolutely, and Disco Inferno, he has been wanting this for a long time, and he truly believes for some reason that Matt Hardy would duck Disco Inferno and fight guys like Lance Hoyt and Brian Cage, but duck Disco Inferno.
And it took Matt Hardy 1 second to not pay attention to Disco, and look at what Disco did. You know, he is a quality competitor. He just dances like an idiot. That's it. But once he's throwing down, he's there.
And look at this, the big right hands is Disco Inferno. He has brought it tonight.
Disco's in great shape. Matt's in great shape. I mean, this is two professional wrestlers, very successful wrestlers, and now they're obviously in a heated situation.
And I'm pretty certain that Disco Inferno feels that he had been slighted in his career as the Hardy Boys, and Matt Hardy, made huge names for themselves.
Absolutely.
And Disco was looked at as a comedy guy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now this is Disco's chance to, put his name back on the map, courtesy of Matt Hardy. So let's see if he can focus. It looks like he's got a game plan. He's on the money right now. He's staying right on top of Matt, no doubt.
In Disco Inferno, he is in great shape. 20-plus years in this business.
Like I said, I've wrestled Disco Inferno. I know what he's all about in the ring, and you got to pay attention, man, or he'll get you. Fortunately, I did pay attention, and he did not get me, but nonetheless.
And look at that, mocking at Reby Sky and little Maxell sitting at ringside.
I want to see that baby throw a drop kick off the top rope.
And Matt Hardy, he probably underestimated Disco Inferno himself. He thought he was probably going to walk in here.
He absolutely did, and he's paying the price, so he better get it together for him and his kid's sake and his family's sake. Disco's got everything to gain, nothing to lose.
And you could hear the crowd. They're trying to get behind Matt Hardy in his return here to FSW. And here's some right hands.
And Matt's hot. Matt's, he's fired up. Disco has offended him, offended his family, and not a smart move on Disco Inferno's behalf.
And the side Russian leg sweep as Disco Inferno. He is setting it up for the YMCA, Sin Bodie.
And I don't know who's crazier, Disco for doing all this disco dancing or Matt Hardy for just being Matt Hardy. I mean, as great of a guy as he is, he's out to lunch, man, I'll tell you.
Oh, and look at that. He ends up missing the big elbow drop.
Matt's got that ring presence. He knows where he is at all times, even when he's got his bell rung. Disco's got to pay attention to that.
Oh, and look at this. Disco walking right into the clothesline, and here comes Hardy. Going for the Bulldog, and down goes Disco Inferno.
Face first into the mat. Look, his head's stuck. It's stuck right into the mat. That's how hard Matt Hardy hits, man. And here he goes. It's taking too long, waiting for that crowd, waiting for that reaction. Could be a mistake.
Oh, and he just drops the elbow right to the back of the neck.
That's a dangerous place to put an elbow, right between that C3, C4, man. You could take a guy's head off or something like that.
And Matt Hardy, he is in control, going for the twist of fate. Swinging a miss. Oh, and he gets him with the side effect.
Now, he didn't get quite a...
2.
See, I knew that was going to happen. He got he didn't get him up very high. He didn't get momentum behind that move, the momentum he would need to put down a competitor like Disco Inferno. Disco is still in the game, man.
But the crowd, they're getting behind Matt Hardy. They're looking to see him finish off. Disco Inferno is once again, he sets up for the twist of fate. And Disco, he has scouted him well. He makes the reversal. And this time he connects.
Absolutely, right in the chin, man. You know, that hurts, trust me, I know. Disco is not a small guy. He's a muscular guy. He's a dangerous guy. Like I said, he's just a stupid dancing guy, but in the ring, I mean, he's tough as all hell. People forget that because he is such a comedy act. He's a dangerous guy.
Disco is in position. He is trying to finish off the iconic one, Matt Hardy. And ruin his return, going for the chart buster. But look at this, he catches him.
He found it right there, found it.
And he hit him with his own move, he hit him with Disco's move, going for the twist of fate.
That's to add insult to injury right there. That's just a little how you doing.
1, 2, 3, and there you have it. Matt Hardy returns triumphant. Here in FSW, a little more difficult than he most likely imagined, but he puts away the Disco Inferno.
I think everybody was expecting Matt Hardy to steamroll over Disco. Nobody was expecting Disco to put up such a great fight. But, you know, he did ask for it, and Matt Hardy gave it right to him. Ask and ye shall receive.
Right in front of the kids and the family. There is Reby Sky looking good as always. Maxell Hardy.
Uh-oh, what's going on now?
He's got his kid in his hand.
There comes a day in every young man's life where a boy has to become a man. And I think for you, the time is now. Because Maxell, you've been training intensively. And I think you're ready for that match with the Disco Inferno right now.
What?
What's going on? The little Maxwell's been saying his prayers, eating his vitamins. He's ready for combat. What could happen
It looks
now?
like Disco Inferno's gonna be working double duty.
I think so.
Oh, and he hits him with another twist of fate.
One more for good measure. Getting them all softened up for Maxwell.
Maxell Hardy. Listen to the crowd.
All right, Disco, you didn't say you would take Maxell on anytime, any place.
And he has dropped the microphone. Maxell's on top of Disco.
He's not going to get this.
He's gonna ring the bell.
He's not even hooking the leg.
1, 2, 3, and Disco still can't kick out.
Oh, tremendous. I love it.
A double main event here on High Octane. The Hardys, Matt and Maxell, both defeat Disco Inferno. It may be a while before we see him back here on commentary, Sid Bodie. I may need you a little bit longer.
So good. He's going to tuck tail and run. How is he going to live this down?